Hey guys, if you're just hopping on the TikTok, you can follow along with us on our YouTube channel, Tarot for Traders. We're looking at a live S&P 500 chart side by side with the one-day reading that we did by the hour for the S&P chart. If you're new to Tarot for Traders, we do that every single day. We have every single trading day, I should say, is predicted by the hour. We've been doing it for years, running roughly a 98% average accuracy. We predicted a high at the end of the day today. Looks like we're on track for that or close. Well, we predicted a high in the last hour, I should say, so we are on track. We basically hit that high. We likely see a higher high because there's, in the last hour, out of a decline, there's a fast sudden move higher marking the end of that decline, and that'll take us to a high. So I don't think we've seen the end of the top. There is a low correlator here, though. Ooh, there's a low correlator there. Man, it's crazy how accurate that Mercury retrograde strategy is. On the 29th of December, we predicted the price level of the 18th of January. Hey guys, if you just hopped on, you can follow along with us on the YouTube channel, Tarot for Traders. Hard to see it. Hey guys, if you're just hopping on the TikTok, we're taking questions. You can follow along with us on our YouTube channel right now. We're looking at a live S&P 500 chart side by side with the tarot spread that we did for the day. The reading was posted a month ago, predicting the hour-by-hour behavior of the S&P 500 daily chart today. We predicted a trade opportunity at the beginning of the day, midday here around 12 o'clock. That's a solid trade there. And then at the end of the day, there would be a high with a low correlation right around the close, though. So we probably have hit the high based on the low correlator. But right around the close, there should be a fast sudden move higher, just right around the close. And then we'll have failed attempts to break through key resistance, multiple failed attempts to break through key resistance in the post-market. We do open higher on the 20th. So we predicted, to get in on SPC at the $3 range. People who followed along with that are pretty happy right now. I would say that we're going to come up on the top of like a short-term top. We'll see. We'll have an opportunity to do a little bit of protection as it pulls back, and then it's going to reach the same high again in February, and then possibly break higher after that. Yeah, we're doing free yes or no question, sure. What's your question, skeptical cowgirl? Gal? I mean, why would I answer that? You'll find out next week. Like, I'm predicting the S&P 500 by the hour. That's the kind of, like, accuracy I have. But I'm not going to, like, waste my time with a question that'll be answered anyways next week. Like, come on. Something that'll be helpful that you can't get an answer for, because this is psychic energy. It takes time and discipline to develop it. You know, and like it's used up when you answer these questions for people. I'm not a fortune teller. If you have something important, I'll let you know. There's a reason why we don't know our futures, guys. You know. Nicole, will Jonah come back into my life romantically in the next 3 to 6 months? That's a no. I'm sorry. I got oppression. Alright, skeptical cowgirl. Javon, will I start my new school in Texas next week? That's a yes. And a lot of good things will come from that. This is like something that's part of your, if you believe in destiny, the school is part of your destiny. And it's probably was like unexpected. You're welcome. Mila, will Devontae ever tell me how he feels about me? It depends on your actions. It's the Fool card. I mean, it could go either way, but it's really dependent on you know, things that happen. It's not set in stone, in other words. Khalid, will FX Gold Master Trading be good for Khalid? Ooh, I got the Unicursal. When I get the Unicursal, really, it's like I'm not really supposed to answer, so they don't give me an answer. I'm sorry, man. For whatever reason, they don't want me to answer that. It's weird. Well, Brandon, will Tanika and I work out? Brandon, could you clarify what you mean by workout? So the clearer the question, the less doubt there is in the answer, if that makes sense. Is Jeremy Heather's soulmate? Hey, Hassan. I got a yes. He's there's some travel involved. Either he's like involved in travel, or like you guys are distant. It's a distant kind of relationship. There's some sort of travel or distance involved in the relationship. But I did get a yes twice. I double checked. He might be a Cancer too. That's possible. Susan, will Brandon contact you? I believe that was a yes. Let me just double check my notes here. Good, man. How are you? I got a no for that. I'm sorry. Brandon, will Tanaka and I be committed? Yes. There's going to be some struggles along the way. It's not necessarily going to be easy, but you guys overcome them. Kayla, does Ernest think about me? Hey V, how you doing? I got a yes. It was the virtue card, so he's probably a pretty good person. Jazz, is Kevin and Jackie lasting long? Can I do a card pull for Netflix? No, they are not. Hey guys, so if you're just hopping on the TikTok, you can follow along with us on the YouTube channel Tarot for Traders. We're looking at a live S&P 500 chart side by side. We're going to be discussing the Mercury retrograde strategy that so far has been like 100% on point. Netflix. Let's see. Let me do that real quick. Well, B, if you're trying to determine if the market's going to go down based on Netflix, why don't you just ask if the market's going to go down rather than ask Netflix? 'Cause that doesn't give certainty that it, like a million things could happen. I pulled the universe card. Oh, I pulled the universe card twice in a row. My gosh. That's a down. That's a down. I don't answer silly questions. I take this type of work very seriously. There's nobody else on the planet who can predict the S&P 500 with accuracy down to the hour and do it regularly. I'm the only person that I know of. Probably the only person that you know of. You know, I don't want to like diminish what my talents by doing like silly, you know, $5 fortune telling. That's not who I am. I'm not a fortune teller. There's a reason, you know, why we don't see things sometimes. I do the stock market because it proves to people without like an essence of doubt that we are actually using paranormal, or excuse me, we are using extrasensory perception practically in the real world with measurable, consistent, reliable results. Like, we're the only people that can, or just before the last hour, you could say. Yeah, we're about 17 minutes off, something like that. Still within the hour. There was a high, and then we should see this notable trough happen here. But we will open higher than where we close on the 20th. We'll open higher. On the 20th, we'll open higher than when we closed today, I should say. With an air sign, likely a male air sign, but not necessarily male. It could be just like masculine, female. It really depends on you know, a lot of factors, but most likely a male air sign, or has the traits of an air sign. Ooh, and then I pulled a water sign. Yeah, there's two in there. I pulled two separate people in a row. Baz Dahar, will I be successful in the business I'm in right now? The second person that I pulled was a water sign. Yes, you will be successful in the business. I pulled the Valor card, so there's going to be difficulties. There's definitely going to be challenges like any business, but you will overcome them. Yeah, look at that decline. We should see a little pop right around the close, though. I really nailed that ellipse. Hey guys, if you're just hopping on the TikTok, you can follow along with us on the YouTube channel, Tarot for Traders. We're looking at a live S&P 500 chart right now, side by side with the S&P 500 reading that we did. We posted it over a month ago, hour by hour chart behavior, and we've been pretty solid today. Like most days. Not all days, but most days. We were off about this highest high, but we already recognized that like a few days ago. What do you mean about the way you asked the question, V? There was nothing wrong with the way you asked the question. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, no, it's just a matter of how you, like, what's the answer? What are you trying to get from the answer? Because sometimes people ask questions that are like indirect when they could like they ask a question and then they're going to make up their mind about the answer that they're really wondering about. That's based on the answer of the question. It's like you could just ask the question like yes or no, up or down, rather than, you know what I mean? It's more direct. Appreciate it, skeptical cowgal. Yeah, we're on YouTube. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. It's like we've just kind of been sitting there with the holidays and everything. Appreciate the likes. I'm doing well. How about you, Independent Scorpio? How are you? Yeah, skeptical. Just ask. Just go ahead. You don't need to ask. Just ask. I'll be on for like another 15 minutes, so whatever questions. Scorpios are my favorite. Just saying. Will Disney stock go down tomorrow? Hey, Baz. Yeah, I'll set it up again. Yesterday format. Yeah, it's going down tomorrow. Disney stock is going down tomorrow. Javon, will I be in a relationship with a masculine female soon? Different people in your future, and possibly some travel involved. Becca, how soon is soon? Like a month, a week, a year? Specify, please. It makes the answer much more reliable. Well, Scorpios are they say that Scorpios are the only sign. It's Scorpio. Are you still getting married in November? He's likely a fire sign. I gotta know, I'm sorry. It was an oppression, it was the oppression card, so it's not like a total catastrophe, it's more like something's holding back, will hold you guys back. It might have to do with money, actually. Back at 3 months, okay. Will you be in a relationship within 3 months? I got a yes. And I got the Empress card, so this is somebody that has a lot of nurturing characteristics. They're very caring, compassionate, sensitive. Not necessarily a woman. They could be a man. You know, the Empress card doesn't necessarily mean a woman. It's more like the kind of like energy of the individual. Hey, Wanesso Tengande, how are you, my man? Yeah, the Wanesso was down. Netflix is going south. Hey, Java Juice, appreciate the subscription. Yeah, look at that sell-off there. From a high, and we're going right into, I mean, we may not see the day's low there, but we've obviously already seen like a significant low here, and it seems to be picking up some trading volume too. 8 minutes left. But we may have a little bit, like somewhere there's a little bit of a pop to the upside, because both of these say the end of with a fast sudden move higher. And then we open the following day higher. You're welcome. Thank you, Vanessa. Appreciate all the rule of karma that you've been sending, my man. Will you be in a relationship in February? Science. I got a yes, but it was kind of an interesting yes. It was the science card. If there's something like, maybe you have a class or something like that, or maybe you meet somebody at a doctor's office, something like that. Will BBBY go to $2 by the end of this month? Oof, that's a yes. Got the fortune card there. There'll be a reversal around that level too. Hi, when is the best time to buy puts tomorrow? Do you see a higher high tomorrow than today? Hey, outside well. Guys, if you're just hopping on the TikTok, you can follow along on our YouTube channel, Tarot for Traders. We're looking at a live S&P 500 chart side by side with the tarot reading that we did for the day, hour by hour chart behavior. It was posted a month in advance. We predicted a high within the last hour and then a significant low at the end of the day around the close, and look what we got. There was a trade opportunity here, a trade opportunity here, and then end of day high and low. The high is actually an opportunity as well. Interesting. Why is my chart doing this? It's so annoying. I don't know. I have a hard time believing that we tomorrow, even though that's what. So the best time to buy puts. Probably the end of the day. Let's take a look. Yeah, end of the day. And then there should be a notable gap down over the weekend. I got the Prudence card. So you probably want to be... You probably want to rethink, like, if that's something that you want to happen. And he's likely an air sign. Yeah, I pulled an air sign again. You might both be air signs, but he's likely an air sign. Jaslyn, should you keep waiting for torrents? That's a big no. I got the Hermit card. That's advisement that you should focus on yourself. You should take some time to be single and focus on self, is what the Hermit card is saying. Javon, does Jamari, and then, you know, after you do that, you probably find someone even better. Javon, does Jamari want to be with me? So he's likely a pretty grounded individual. He might be in a position of authority, or he just holds some authority. Like I pulled the Emperor card for him, so he's probably pretty well grounded and stable individual. And then I got a no for that. I gotta know, I'm sorry. Johnny Chavez, will you reunite with your daughter? That's a yes. You did the oath with him? What do you mean? What oath? Yikes. Blood oath. Yeah, and I mean, you guys can see, look at this. Big move off of the top, right? And then big move, like gaps over the weekends. We're following the same kind of behavior, the same kind of pattern that we saw. I'll be very surprised if this ends in the green, actually. Well, yeah, I'll be, oh wow, did it end in the green? Like right on the line. Nope, in the red. So yeah, outside, well, right around the close most likely would be the best time. Skeptical Cowgirl, I see your question, but it's like a repeat of a question that you had just asked. I'm not going to answer a question. It's a waste of energy. All right, guys, any last questions before I roll? So on the 20th, we open higher than where we closed today. In the pre-market, we have volatility and a sharp drop. Interesting. Out of that, there's a big move to the upside. So like, there's an opportunity right around the open. If like, it seems like it's probably pretty quick, but there's an opportunity right around the open, in the midst of a decline, open up a long position. You can close at the end of the day, and open up a short position at the end of the day. That's what I would be looking to do. Yeah, it's a higher day, is my sense. Yeah, there's a bit of a decline in the mid morning or early morning, and then this should be a pretty notable move higher. This Queen of Wands, and then also there's this adjustment energy first thing in the morning, so we should see a pretty big move there too before the decline. Was that clear for you, outside well? Oh, I use the Golden Dawn, yes or no, but there's a couple of cards that I go with my intuition rather than what the Golden Dawn says. No, I'm not on Madison Avenue, but I am close. I'm in Manhattan. CC, is Doug genuinely interested? You're welcome, outside well. Thanks for watching, my man. Is Doug genuinely interested? Ooh, steer clear. I got the devil card for that question. Steer clear. He probably just wants one thing. He wants something, but not what he's letting on that he wants. That's the devil card. Be careful with that guy, CC. Cool. Fellow New Yorker. Yeah, I'm in Yorkville. Alright guys, I'm gonna roll. Thank you all for watching. I'll be on around same time tomorrow as usual. And as always, guys, make sure when you use this information for profits that you send some of those profits forward, pay it forward to the universe. Somebody who needs it doesn't see it coming. 5% back to the channel. You can do that through our link on our website, tarotfortraders.com, under resources. That shows your appreciation for all the hard work we do, the free work that we do, and it also shows that your mentality is one of abundance. You're expecting more to come and you're thankful for what you've received rather than holding off until later when you have more. That's not the way abundance mind works. Abundance mind works in the now, not in the later. And I'll leave you guys with that, my friends. Until